So, you want to get into survival games. Maybe you've seen someone build a 5-story mansion out of dirt in Minecraft. Maybe you've watched a streamer lose their mind as a sea monster devours their homemade raft. Or maybe, just maybe, you've watched one too many videos of Luke from the Outdoor Boys. Welcome to the wonderful, stressful, endlessly creative world of survival games. Today, we're going through the best beginner survival games to ease you into the genre, without immediately tossing you into the fire. Just keep in mind, these games aren't in any particular order, and you can jump into whichever fits your style. Let's go. First up is Minecraft, aka the gateway drug of survival games. This is the game that taught millions of people how to punch a tree and be proud of it. Minecraft is perfect for beginners because it lets you choose your own pace. You want to just farm potatoes and build a castle out of quartz? Go ahead. Want to dive into caves and fight monsters with a sword like He-Man? That works too. It teaches all the basics: resource gathering, crafting, food management, base building, all in a cozy, blocky package. Plus, the modding community is so massive that you could turn Minecraft into a survival horror, a sky-based colony sim, or even a dating sim. Probably all at once. I don't recommend it, but you could. Next up is Raft, and this one's great if you like your survival with a side of thalassophobia. You start off on a tiny plank of wood, drifting in the middle of the ocean with nothing but a hook, a dream, and a shark that really wants to bite your ankles. Raft shines in its simplicity. You gather floating junk, expand your raft, purify water, cook food, and eventually build a floating fortress that would make Tom Hanks from Castaway envious. It's low stress early on, but it gradually gets deeper as you explore islands, unlock story elements, and craft more complex tools. Plus, you can play with your friends, which makes shark attacks slightly more hilarious. Then, we've got Valheim, a Viking survival game where Odin sends you to prove yourself by chopping trees, battling trolls, and absolutely dominating the mead game. It's beautiful in a low poly kind of way, and it has the perfect survival loop: explore, build, conquer, repeat. Valheim eases you in gently, letting you build a base and learn the ropes before unleashing the big bads. But don't be fooled. It can still wreck you faster than Thor's hammer if you wander too far without being properly geared. Crafting, combat, and co-op all feel great here. If Minecraft is a cozy cabin, Valheim is a cabin in the woods with a Viking boss battle in the backyard. Now let's talk Don't Starve Together, a Tim Burton fever dream where survival means juggling food, sanity, and an unrelenting world that wants you very, very dead. DST is a little tougher than the others we've talked about, but it teaches you a lot about survival systems. You've got seasons, weather, mental health mechanics, and horrifying shadow creatures that attack you if you get too lonely. Just like real life. It's stylized, it's punishing, but it's also weirdly hilarious, especially when your friend sets the forest on fire trying to cook berries. Real quick, if you're enjoying this list, go ahead and punch that like button like it's a tree in Minecraft. Subscribe if you want more chill gaming content and deep dives. Alright, back to surviving. Subnautica drops you onto an alien ocean planet and says, good luck. It's visually stunning, has a killer soundtrack, and builds suspense without ever needing to throw a punch. You explore alien reefs, scavenge wrecks, and slowly uncover a surprisingly emotional sci-fi narrative. But let's be real. The moment you hear something groan in the dark depths, your soul will exit your body, and that's beautiful. It's not too punishing if you take your time, but it teaches excellent survival instincts, like keeping an eye on your oxygen bar instead of panicking during an attack. Before we hit the final pick, here are a few honorable mentions worth dipping your toes into. Terraria, 2D Minecraft but with way more combat and boss fights. Easy to pick up, deep if you want it to be. Green Hell, a bit more hardcore, set in the Amazon rainforest. You'll be learning real jungle survival tactics, and probably crying. The Long Dark, a beautifully lonely, story-rich survival sim in a frozen wilderness. Kind of like Canada, if Canada hated you. Grounded. Imagine Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but you have to fight giant spiders. It's weird, creative, and great for co-op. Our last full entry is Core Keeper, a pixel art survival sandbox that's cozy, combat ready, and packed with charm. Think Terraria meets Stardew Valley, with mining, farming, crafting, and some light monster slaying. It's got an underground world to explore, bosses to conquer, and a chill loop that just feels good. Core Keeper is super beginner friendly, especially if you're not into overwhelming survival mechanics. It's forgiving, it's cute, and yes, you can plant mushrooms next to your giant drill base. That's really the dream. And there you have it, some of the best survival games to kick off your descent into the genre. Start slow, pick what vibes with you, and don't worry if you die a lot. That's half the fun. Got a favorite I missed? Let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new ones to try. And if you enjoyed this, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, and share it with that one friend who still thinks Minecraft is for kids. Thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and remember, always craft the torch before nightfall. Trust me.